What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and I got some news I want to share with you because a lot of people been asking me about FBGDUCK, and I kind of got an update on them from talking to close sources to the situation. A lot of people been telling me that they feel like this case is going to get solved. By talking to the people I've been talking to, I kind of waited till a few more people told me, and the fact that they all told me the same thing leads me to believe that I believe this case has like a 50% chance of being solved, and that's better than most cases, because most cases, it don't be nothing that'll get a killer solved. A lot of cases in Chicago be cold because unless you kill somebody in front of an older person who's spiritual, religious, don't want the neighborhood fucked up because they got grandkids out there, if you're not killing nobody in front of one of them type of people, nobody else is gonna talk. Nobody's gonna go in the courtroom and point you out and get involved in that shit. People just gonna turn their eye and act like they never seen this. So that's why a lot of these cases be unsolved, because nobody wants to be involved in shit, because the police not finna move you away. They're not finna give you $100,000 and say go live in this city, go a car, go a business. No, they gonna have you snitch on somebody and have your ass stay in the same house, and somebody in your house gonna end up getting fucked up because of that shit. But I'm hearing that close people is telling me that Duck case is different than a lot of cases. Think about it. He was killed in a busy area, a lot of people shopping, downtown, safe zone, a lot of police officers, a lot of cameras. You know, I was told that it was a lot of people outside when that shit happened. I was told that it's cameras all through that whole strip in the Gold Coast when this happened. So I believe the police know what the car looks like, because they said it was 2 cars, 4 gunmen. They know what the cars look like. They got visual of like what the shooters look like, whether they steal shots or maybe got face masks on or whatever the fuck, but they got a visual of the shooters. They have what the cars look like. All they really need, is somebody to say him, because when it comes to murder cases, you kind of got to rely heavily on the DNA if you ain't got witnesses, to come forward. And this case ain't really got no witnesses to come forward. When they come to, certain people in the neighborhood and they say, hey, do this car look similar to you? Nobody wants to say anything. When they come to the community and say, hey, look at these pictures. Do these guys look similar to you? Nobody wants to say anything. You get what I'm saying? Then they have some people who's telling them exactly what happened. Some people telling them, hey, dude and them had something to do with that. Or dude and them had something to do with that. Cool, they look into it, but without nobody willing to testify, come forward, stand strong on this shit and be like, yeah, his ass did it. I seen him do it. I seen his ass driving in that kind of car before. If you're not gonna do that, then Duck case is not gonna get solved. Especially when it comes to young street gang banging dudes, they have, a tendency to not want to help the police. And I understand that, it's F12. I don't knock that if that's your vibe. But I think the fact that Duck case happened not in a ghetto-ass community, lots of cameras, I believe that helped the police be able to kind of get some information. But, they need the smoking gun now. They need somebody to say his ass did it, or that looked like dude, or that car looked like dude, or we seen them niggas talking about this shit before it happened. I heard rumors that the police has a video of a housing project and a lot of guys run into a house around the time Duck was getting shot. Now, that's a smoking gun. We can't just link that to his murder. But I did hear that, I think it's going to be hard to convict Duck killers because no one wants to talk or come forward. But I do think, he called it a blessing by this shit happening downtown, around a lot of cameras and around a lot of people. Some people did talk and tell the police. My sources tell me the police has a suspect. They know exactly who did this. They know exactly the cars and all kind of shit like that. But they need witnesses to come forward and, validate the evidence. Because if you don't, it's all still circumstantial. So I'm going to keep you updated on this. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth.